Daily coming at you live, uncut and unrated from an undisclosed location in beautiful Texas. Today we are in the process of seeing if we can't just breathe a little bit of new life back into this old girl here, which happens to be a 1973 Honda XL250 Motorsport. It's been adapted to run in California for Baja back in the day. Super trap pipe. It's got the the airbox has been well. It looks like the airbox has been removed. I've got some other parts over here on the table. It's got the oh my bad. It's got the pod filter. The inside of the tank doesn't look great, but I had definitely seen worse. The controls here are pretty funky. This one's not so bad, but this one's, you know what that means. Actually, though, the handlebars don't seem to be bent. We got a flappy front fender that has it's seen its better days. The headlight's a little bit doinkied. And I've got an extra, this cover here, it's broken obviously. The chain broke at some point out on the desert. And that's one of the cool things about this bike too, is that, speaking of that, riding it in the desert, where's she at? There you go. What a place to keep your extra master link. And that's some old school. And also, really, that comes off by hand. Boom, boom, boom. There's your master link. Put that all back together. You're good to go. You're back in business. So in the previous video, I did make this motorcycle run. It sounded good. I pulled the carburetor off and cleaned it, etc. And gave the bike kind of a scrub down. It had a skid plate on it right there. I took it off just because it had California desert stuffed in there, and we had to get all of that out. I've got this bike came with, well, it was two bikes, but it came with, where the tail light over here, this has just been looped out. And it's a little bit wonky. You can see the repair that they made here, which is, hey, it gets you back on the road. You probably had to spend the night somewhere and borrow a drill and plug it in, or I don't know how you did that back in the day. I guess they had generators back then. The seat's pretty funky. The grips, some of the controls. So maybe we will, this is the side cover that goes, normally it would go over where the air filter goes. However, that one has the pod filter on it, because I do believe that this is the original airbox here. Original toolbox. There's another shifter that still has the tag on it. I think we're going to utilize that because wah, 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 wah. Also, the foot pegs look really bad. We'll see if we can just clean it up, breathe a little. I bought this off of eBay, hoping that the broken one, we could just replace it. And maybe, it came with some mirrors we'll have to clean up. It came with some other stuff too, but it doesn't fit this bike. So, some extra stuff between this and this. This will be another one of these brackets that's good. So we'll see, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let me see a good place to put you all for this one. Yeah, that ought to be all right. So let's take a few things off of it. And let's see if we can just beautify it a little bit, switch out a few things. We know it runs, it has strong compression. It's just a little bit ugly. So let's see if we can just clean it up and make it a little bit more presentable for the next guy. All right, first things first. Remove the seat, a little better access. We'll go ahead and, so we can pull the tank off. I totally lost the fuel valve. I think I set it on the back of the thing and it blew off, and it's somewhere between here and there. Maybe I didn't lose it, I just misplaced it. However, when I ran it, I didn't run it through the tank. I ran it on an IV bottle. And this is one of the cool things. I almost can't bring myself to take the pie pan out of this bike here. I mean, if you look. Oh, I guess it just slides out. Maybe we'll open this up. Oh, spark plug. Wow, that's more than I've seen. Screwdrivers, wrenches, whatever gets you off the side of the desert, and a pie tin. All right, we're gonna take this out and set it off to the side. But look, I mean, the bike still looks pretty damn clean, guys, for considering it was the gentleman that owned its pride and joy. He had two of them, this 250 and a 350, and he said this is the one that he rode, and the 350 was the one that he always let a friend ride. And the 350 is pretty freaking tricked out. You have to be a visionary to see what it actually was back in the day, and we'll do more videos on it. But let me, where we can see the handlebars too. And all right, we're gonna do a little bit of some switcheroony, and we'll be back. All right, the first first plan of attack here is let's get rid of this crusty clutch cable, because we know that these clutch cables were abused. Let's put the new one on there. It doesn't look too bad, and I know that it worked. I haven't ridden the bike, but I did pull in the clutch and rock it, and did get the clutches to break loose. Let's pull this off, put a new clutch cable. I don't know if I don't think I got a new front brake cable, but however I did get, it just has a pull cable for the throttle on this dude right now. So maybe we'll take this all apart, and we'll put the proper push and pull cable into the carburetor. Oh, on the ground, Charlie Brown. So we'll start out with something a little bit simple, and it should be like a zen moment of your day to work on your motorcycle. So let's rock and roll. I'm gonna put these cables on, and maybe change out some of the controls. All right, we got the seat off. I got the throttle controller off. And I'm thinking now I've got some grips that are very similar style, if not the same exact grips. We might as well go ahead and put those on there. But I will have to take all this off, and then I might have a new front brake lever and stuff to put on it. But I've got to take the carburetor. Oh goodness, get stuck. Microphone stick. I'm gonna have to loosen the carburetor, take the air filter off, and twist it so that I can get my new cables on, etc. So let's pull off the tank. Let's pull off the gas tank and the air filter real quick. And when a brand new fuel valve, that's why I knew I had one somewhere. Hopefully I didn't just drop a screw. Alright, air filter. Air filters. Ooh, clean that sucker. Twist the carb over. There you have it. Well, I know that's the pull throttle because it's the pull throttle cable. I wonder how it goes on. And then you gotta. There we go. And this thing is not terrible, but it needed the pull cable and the push cable, so I ordered them as a pair. So let me get those on there. All right, so here we are. A minute or two later. The new clutch cable was wrong. However, the new push and pull cables were right. We even put a proper choke cable on here. It's not hooked to anything, but it works. New grips, new perches and front brake lever, new clutch lever, and went ahead and threw one of the mirrors on it. And next, I think we're gonna took the old seat off. I bought another seat pan and a seat cover, so we'll see how that turns out. We'll throw it on there. All right, so there we have it. That's probably all we're gonna do to it today. But here is, got the seat. A similar model motorcycle 350 that I found an old seat pan off of eBay and ordered a seat cover and covered it. And that way I've still got the old one. It's not bad shape, it needs to be recovered. We got the new controls, new grips, new front brake lever, new clutch lever. Let's see, new throttle push and pull cable. What else did we do here? Oh, a new choke cable. We also, didn't even know it, I had a brand new shifter, so I went ahead and put that on here. And there you have it, the seat, some controls, and we'll see all of you little maniacs another day. Oh, had a brand new petcock too, went ahead and put it on there. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I appreciate you for tuning in on this revamp episode of the Honda 1973 XL250 Motorsport. The next episode, maybe we'll tackle that rear bar, front fender, and I'm thinking I might just take this exhaust pipe off because it's kind of crusty looking, if it'll come off, and give it a nice coat of VHT high temperature black and put it back on there. Man, I hate to lose that logo, but it's in pretty bad shape anyway. So all of you have a badass evening and an even better tomorrow. Rob Daly. Peace.